Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back from the YouTube video, and this time we're going to be playing some ladder using what is currently the best miner control deck in the game right now. I don't know if I'd really call it a miner cycle deck because it is 3.4 average elixir, and it of course has the Ebarbs in it, which brings the cost up a bit, but your defense is insanely strong because you have the Ice Wizard, Tornado, and the Tesla. And the Tesla, in my opinion, is the best building in the game right now. We're seeing it in decks besides Expo, we're seeing it in Hog EQ, and of course in this deck here. So Remy Ellie is known to be a beast with this deck. In fact, a lot of people call it the Remy Ellie deck. You can see here he's 6th in the world right now with this deck, and I think it was 2 seasons ago he finished a top 10 or something with it. So really good in the meta. And even though, you know, you don't have too many like air counters because of how broken the Tesla is, and you have that Fireball for pushback 2, Ice Wizard, Nado, even though you technically have 1 card that hits air, I guess 2 with the Tesla, it's more than enough. And Goblins help you beat Graveyard, and I just think in some situations they're better than the Skeletons. So this is one of the only decks in the game where you're actually going to see Goblins in, and I feel like it's been such a long time since I've made a video on the Goblins, so it's going to be interesting for sure. So before we get the first game, if you guys want to support me, you can use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Supports me, the channel, and I really do appreciate all you guys using my code. It does mean a lot. And we're currently 846. Let's go ahead and search for the first game. Try to push up a lot more. Yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm like not extremely high up on the ladder, I've actually been, this has been the busiest time of the year for me, like for school, because actually my school year ends in like about a week and a half. So that means there's like a lot of final exams, projects, and stuff like that. But in about a week and a half or so, I'm gonna be done like with school for a while, because I'm planning on taking a break before I start college. So I mean, just like a week and a half, and then I should be able to upload more frequently. Like you guys saw the last couple days I didn't upload. That's the reason why I'm just kind of a little busy, but soon I should be able to upload. I would say my goal is 6 days a week. You know, maybe I'll take like 1 day off where I don't upload, and I'll probably be even streaming that day, but really I'm going to try to upload videos 6 days a week, maybe even some weeks 7. We'll see. I mean, that's kind of the plan. We'll see if it stays that way. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. So anyway, we're going to be against oh wow, that was a really good miner on his end, because what that actually did, if you guys aren't aware, that prevented the Hog from going to the King Tower, because it like got in front of the Hog and kind of tanked for it. So that was a smart play on his end. I was not expecting that at all. Smart play from this guy. Obviously he's very good with this deck. It's very off meta, so he obviously knows like those types of interactions. We're getting Miner. I don't think he has a Tornado. He's gonna go for a Knight. Very interesting. Next time he goes for a Hog, I'm probably gonna go Ebarbs on top of it, so he can't, you know, pull that, you know, maneuver again and screw us over like that and prevent that king activation. So yeah, actually let's just go wall breakers here. There we go, perfect. And then I'm gonna Fireball if he goes for Barbs. Ewiz I'm gonna pull in, and Barbs come down. We'll go for a Tesla. Played it a little late, so I was kind of forced to play it lower. It's all good though, because I mean, it prevents the Hog hit regardless. We're going to let those Fire Spirits go. Interesting Fire Spirits, in my opinion. We're going to go for Minor Wall Breakers. Goes for the Barbs. So let's go for Ebarbs. And we're slowly but surely making a comeback here. We're actually going to go ahead and Tesla. He's going to... Ooh, interesting Miner. He actually plays it so we can Tornado. I think he was predicting us to just Tornado, so he was trying to go for that block, but obviously that did not work out for him. We're going to get a nice Fireball off here. Should be able to get... Ooh, wow, we actually get the Ebarb to the tower. That's really solid, so that means we actually take the lead. I'm going to go for Ebarbs on his next Hog, so that way we actually are going to go ahead and get a little bit of counter push potential. We're going to Tornado here just because this is looking a little bit scary. We'll go for a Miner. And, ooh, not the best Ice Wizard on his end. I guess we'll cycle our own Ice Wizard. And then go Ebarbs. We keep the knight off the tower. Perfect. So he's going to have split lane pressure. He's forced to defend. We can go for split wall breakers as well. And nice. We're going to get a little bit of damage in both lanes. So we do get that wall breaker connection. We'll go for a Tesla. And then let's go for goblins. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. I think we should be able to win for sure, like as long as we don't make a major mistake or something. Really good fireball value. Go for a Tesla. Ebarbs. Miner. And we'll actually fireball here because we do get that tower and Ewiz. He has to defend the Ebarbs as well. So again, like you can see how with this deck, we're going for a lot of split lane pressure. And I'm actually going to fireball because I knew he had to play something to defend the miner too. That is going to be in tornado range. So actually really long game. Again, very interesting deck on his end, but we have really good defense against the Hog. He did do that really nice play at the beginning, preventing us from activating the King Tower. So that was a really nice play on his end. Top 700. And actually, before we get into the next game, I want to show you guys a really, really, I think, awesome replay. Kind of a comeback, and also, on top of that, a very, very nice tornado. I don't normally show replays, as you guys know, but just check this out. I think it would be worth watching. This is also a pretty tough matchup. I even called a good game because his Musketeer gets a lot of value, good against the Ice Wizard. You know, we don't have a good answer to the Skarmy, really. I mean, we can tornado it, but that's a negative trade. Or, excuse me, an even trade, but by the time we played, it already gets the value it's looking for. So, not an easy matchup, but look at this. We end up making a huge comeback. So, I actually, here, take quite a lot of damage. I block the Giant 2 to try to block it. And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm laughing, it's because he was laughing at the beginning too. And I don't mind using like some emotes occasionally, to be honest. Like, I mean, when I record, like, I don't really use emotes that often. But like when I'm not recording or streaming, I'll sometimes use emotes occasionally, because why not? I think the reason why when I'm recording and streaming I don't is because there's so much going on and I don't want to get distracted. So from commentating as well, obviously. So look at this Ice Wizard here. And I just want to show you guys this tornado. This is why I'm showing you this replay. So, wall breakers come in, and then look at this tornado right here, and put it at halftime speed. I actually can't believe that this mini P.E.K.K.A. doesn't hit the wall breaker. Like, look at that. It's like almost complete swing, and there you go. That was ridiculous. I just want to show that replay because we made like an insane comeback, and that tornado I thought was incredible. I actually posted that too on like Twitter and TikTok. It might blow up, I don't know. But anyway, let's go back into the next game. Here we go. We found our next game versus Simo BN. We'll wait a little bit, see if he wants to go ahead and make the first play. Go Ebarbs. And that Ghost usually means P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, and then right as I say that, he does drop that P.E.K.K.A. So curious to see what this matchup is. I haven't played against P.E.K.K.A. thus far with this deck, I don't think. So good goblins here. That's why I think in this matchup particularly, this would be an example where the goblins are actually going to end up getting a little bit more value than Skeleton. Whoa. So he's actually going to zap too. Notice how he zapped the King Tower, because before we NATO'd that bandit, the King Tower got activated by that zap. So he probably knew that, so he was like predicting that. So he was like, you know what, I might as well get a little damage on the King Tower. Kind of a smart, I guess, play on his end. Was not expecting that. Go wall breakers here. And, ooh, does not end up connecting. I guess this is actually fine. Let's go Miner. He's going to have 2 lanes he has to deal with. Ebarbs get on top of the tower. Wow, that actually worked out. Whoa. Alright, the Ebarbs are pretty broken, I'm not even going to lie. So we're going to pull that back. That was actually not the best defense, I would say, because I could have actually played the wall breakers a little sooner before the bandit dashed, and then we would have been able to fully counter it, I think. But I'm still fine with that, just because we have the lead by 700 or so, so we should be alright. We'll go for a Tesla. And then if he gives us some magic archer value, we're obviously going to go ahead and take it. I don't think he is, though. We will fireball this, though, actually, even though we're not hitting the magic archer. I think it's worth it for sure. And then we're actually going to go ahead and Tesla to distract this magic archer. And yeah, we're just kind of making a wall for that P.E.K.K.A. Like, it's just not able to get through. So that was pretty clean defense. Bandit is going to take out that miner, not before it gets a few shots, though. So we're looking pretty solid at this point. We'll go for Ebarbs. Ice Wizard, and then set up for Tesla. And yeah, we're looking pretty good here. We still have the lead. We just got to watch out for his magic archers, I think. I'm going to fireball that, even though we aren't not getting a magic archer in that fireball. I still think it's worth it just because we're hitting that Ewiz and P.E.K.K.A. and overall getting some good value there. So we'll go for another Tesla on top of the magic archer. Go for Ice Wizard. He's going to go for the P.E.K.K.A. So let's just keep playing good defense and we should be fine. Go Ebarbs. Very, very good fireball value. Obviously going to go ahead and take that. We'll go for a miner. Let's get that P.E.K.K.A. down though. Okay. Miner. He does go for the Ewiz, but he actually ended up not playing it in the correct spot, so it didn't retarget. We'll go for a fireball. We'll go for a tornado. Ooh, battle ram. Very aggressive. Does not pay off for him. If we get one miner hit, fireball will take the tower. We do get the connection we're looking for. So that is going to be a good game. Really nice win. You can see our Tesla and pretty much just everything, like the Ebarbs, Ice Wizard, got us so much value that match. Goblins as well. And you can see if we had skeletons, he may have even won that because he would have been able to zap those away right away. But because we had those goblins, they just provided so much more value on defense against decks that have the zap, as you saw, or snowball, or anything like that, or even against graveyard. So put us top 600. We're one game away from 6,700. Let's see if we end up getting it right here. That would be pretty good. And then maybe we can get pretty close to 6,800. We'll see if we can build a pretty good win streak here. And I guess I'll see you guys when we find the next match, because it's... Oh, never mind. I was going to say like it was taking a while, but then right as I say that, we found the match. So here we go. Reverse David. So I guess he's going to go ahead and go skeletons. And then a fisherman. So we'll cycle Ice Wizard. And go for wall breakers. He's gonna have Mother Witch, so it's probably gonna be RG, which is interesting. I actually don't know what this matchup is because I haven't played against RG yet with this deck, or maybe I have once. Not that many times though. He goes really aggressive. He's gonna have to, of course, defend these Ebarbs probably with his own, or it looks like he does go for a fisherman. And I was thinking maybe I should have minored to support the Ebarbs, but it's probably alright since I wasn't sure if he was going to go for Ebarbs or not. Because had he done that, that would have, I feel like, been pretty bad in my opinion. And would you look at that? We had to spend way more elixir than I would have liked. because the Ebarbs are insanely strong. So we have to Ebarbs on that. I think I didn't really want a Fireball because we don't get any counter push off of a Fireball, of course. He'll defend these pretty easily, I assume, but he still defend a good amount with a good amount of Elixir. So I'm all right with that. It's, it's not, we didn't get anything out of that counter push, but at least it got us more value than if we were to just simply go for a Fireball on the Mother Witch, because then Fireball 4 Elixir used that we get absolutely no counter push potential out of. So he's gonna go for RG. He does have to log that, which means we can get a little bit of value here out of our goblins, most likely. I'm just kind of curious. Ooh, he goes for the Ebarbs in front. That is interesting. I don't know why he didn't play them behind the RG, because I feel like if he got them tanked for it would have been better, but doesn't even matter. They get a lot of value. We'll go for a Tesla here. And yeah, I think that is going to be probably good game. He does go for a log though. Go goblins on top. Go Ice Wizard. Yeah, it seems pretty difficult to defend his pushes. Harder than I thought it was going to be for sure. Let's go for a Miner. We need to get a push going now. It's our only chance. Go Wall Breakers as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and Fireball this. But it is not looking too good at this point. We still have half of our tower, though, about. So, I mean, we have a slim chance. But I feel like if he plays well, we don't have a high chance of coming back. I guess we could just set up a Tesla here. Go Ebarbs. I'm going to go Goblins to distract the Fisherman for a second. And then I'm going to go Wall Breakers to distract as well. He actually pre-places the Fireball. So he wasted 4 Elixir. That might be a potential opening for us to maybe come back. I don't know. Ooh, that's very, very unlucky timing there. We played the Miner, like, right when he played a Fisherman. I don't even think he was predicting the Miner. He kind of just got a little lucky, I think, but unfortunate timing regardless. Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty difficult for sure. I guess we'll go Miner. Defensively, yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling too confident about this. Fireball that. Go for that. Fireball. Yeah, it's gonna be GG. I think that's pretty tough. I don't know for sure though. I think like at the beginning I maybe could have played a little better, but it seemed to me like we couldn't really get damage at all that game. I'm not entirely sure why, but I think just maybe one of the main reasons is because he had like log for our goblins. He had I don't know. He was whenever he played RG in the back, I couldn't really pressure him because if I did, he had skeletons. I feel like the skeletons get him a lot of value. That's another thing. But yeah, overall felt pretty difficult. But we'll go ahead and go into the next one. All right, here we go. Found our next game here. Let's go ahead and split Wall Breakers. I think right away at 10. I think it's the best starting play for sure. Go Ice Wizard. Then you see a Mega Minion. Mega Minion Fireball. So I mean, it could be like Lava Hound. It could also be Giant Double Prince. And with the Dark Prince, it's looking like it is probably going to be Giant Double Prince. We'll go ahead and try to surround this, so that way the Dark Prince only hits 1. And he is going to have the Prince, as I thought. So see how we want to play this defense here. He's most likely, if I had to guess, going to go for a Giant in front of this Prince, and if that's the case, we need to be very careful. We'll go for wall breakers like that. I'm gonna Ice Wizard slow everything down, and then with us having goblins, I think we should be okay defending here. I believe he's probably going to be up a little bit of elixir because we had to commit so much on defense, the Ice Wizard, the Tesla, and the goblins. But we overall are fine. I think that took care of that situation pretty well. Inferno Drag, I don't know why he has Inferno Drag instead of, I guess it would be the E-Wiz, but that's going to give us a little bit of a problem, I feel like, just because if he were to have the E-Wiz, it wouldn't get as much value in this matchup as the Inferno Drag is going to get, so we need to be very cautious about that for sure. I'm going to go Wall Breakers to try to bring everything towards the Tesla, so that way we can take it out. Cycle my Ice Wizard. Nah, it does charge. It's alright, I think. I don't... Yeah, it's not too much damage, and he already got a little bit in the left lane, so, you know, it's alright. We'll go Goblins, distract this here. I'm going to Miner. And then we're actually going to go Wall Breakers in the left lane, so then this way, again, the dual lane pressure makes things annoying for them. And he's going to have arrows, so... Arrows. Those are going to be very good whenever I go in for like a minor wall breaker push or like even minor goblins, because he's just going to be able to take those off the board like much easier than if you were to have zap or something. I'm going to go wall breakers in the back. Actually, I'm kind of a little bit at this point unsure of what to cycle, but I think if when you're in doubt, it's good to just cycle a Tesla. So we go for a Miner. And actually that Tesla's fine because we have the Tornado. We'll go for a defensive Miner. I think that we need to play a little more defensively. Because we have the lead at this point, so we just have to make sure we're playing defense well. Goes for Fireball and arrows. Wow. Go for a Miner here. And solid defense. We're still in the lead by about 400, so it's close. But we have the lead. I'm actually in pressure. Nice, one Ebarb connected. I feel like that might have been all we needed, actually. Now we should have this game sealed if I don't make any major mistakes. Ooh, Fireball is going to help him, but keep in mind we still have our Tesla and Ice Wizard. So that Fireball helped him a little bit against the Ebarbs, but with us having like 3 good defensive cards down, it's not going to be enough for him. I guess we'll Miner as well. Yeah, we're looking really good at this point. I think we pretty much won this. Look at this, 3 Teslas down. He gave up, I think. He's leaking elixir. So we're going to take this win, and I'm probably going to go for, I'd say, one last match, I think. Yeah, we'll go for one more. See if we can end off with a win. Oh, we've had some good games so far, so let's go ahead and get into the last game, and I'll see you guys when I find it. Alright, so found our last game here versus Totem. Let's go ahead and see if he wants to do something. He's going to go Bar Barrel, so we'll go Goblins. And a Miner. Ooh, Mother Witch. So yeah, we're going to need to set up a Tesla. Tesla's going to be our best response to this Mother Witch and the pigs. I did that just in case the bandit was out of range of the Tesla. And actually now that works out great because we can go ahead and get our King Tower activated. Pretty easy to do with the Tornado, like that. And that'll help us a lot because this is looking like it's going to be a bridge spam deck of some sort, and it looks here like it could be Mega Knight Ramrider because we see the Inferno drag. So I don't think it's P.E.K.K.A. I'm leaning towards it being Mega Knight Ramrider because we already saw the Mother Witch as well. The only thing we got to watch out for is that Inferno drag. But besides that, I think our defense should be really, really strong and easy to defend in this matchup. So let's go for a Tesla. Go Ice Wizard. And then I don't think we need to do anything else. Our Ice Wizard should take care of that Mother Witch, no problem. And it looks like we're not going to verse Electro Giant in this video. Another reason why, I guess I'll briefly say, another reason why this deck's really good in the meta is because it's really strong against Electro Giant. Because you have the Tesla and the Tornado and the Ice Wizard. So if you guys are looking for a deck that's good against Electro Giant, because I know a lot of people think Electro Giant's very, very strong, highly recommend this deck if you're looking for something that's good against it. So I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't really a very good defense at all against that. Ice Wizard. The E-Wiz, excuse me. Goodness. We'll go Wall Breakers. Good nado. Wall Breakers connect. That caught him off guard, that Tornado. Just like that, we're right back in the game. So, like a very, very rocky start, but now we're like 100% back in this. We're going to go for a Tesla kind of lower. And then right as I say that, I misclick it and play it higher, so I guess that's alright. We'll go for a Miner now, because he was so aggressive, that push isn't really going to do anything. As I said, our defense is so strong, he's going to go Bar Barrel. He was obviously, but he does have to commit a lot of Elixir, so I'm fine with that. And it looks like we're going to be picking up quite a lot of damage before we get to the Mega Knight down, and then we're going to have Ebarbs in rotation for that Mega Knight when it reaches our side of the map. So Ebarbs like that, perfectly split, so then that way the Mega Knight isn't hitting both of them. Good fireball value. We're going to go ahead and Miner. We're going to ignore the Bandit because we already have so much damage taken in the right lane, so I'm obviously not going to be that concerned about the left lane when we're taking a very small amount of damage. And he's going to go for a Poison. I almost feel like that was a misclick, because why would he in that situation play a Poison instead of a Bar Barrel? So that for sure felt like a misclick, unless he didn't have the Bar Barrel in rotation, which is definitely a possibility. So we're going to go Wall Breakers. He's going to play that Mega Knight in the back. So I'm actually going to pressure with Ebarbs, and then I'm actually going to pressure with Goblins as well, because he just went for that Bar Barrel. And then we're going to Tornado that into the E-Wiz to kill it faster, and then we're going to go for a Miner. And that actually might end up being good game. So we won right there. Extremely aggressive, but we knew his cycle. He cycled the Mega Knight, so that's just asking for us to pressure the Ebarbs at the bridge, right? And then he goes for that E-Wiz, which we nado into it, and then we know you the Bar Barrel, so Goblins were obviously the right play there. So keeping track of his cycle, we made the correct play there. Kind of ended the game quicker. We didn't even have to do that, to tell you the truth. We probably could have just played defense and won, but saved us a little bit of time, and it wasn't too risky because we were keeping track of his cycle well. So that is going to be the last game of the video. Hope you guys did end up enjoying it. I don't think I made a video yet on this deck. Haven't done like kind of like a Miner control deck type deck in a while either, so yeah, that's going to be it. Make sure to like the video if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.